Shaping up to be a good night for baseball from Chavez Ravine. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll go to work against quite possibly the toughest in the land, the National League's Cy Young Award winner in 2011 and 13, lefty Clayton Kershaw. Alan Craig makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. So a good start to things here for Kershaw, but before we continue, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Matt Carpenter will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Let's go.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Nate Walker will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. Seth Hargrove will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Yasiel Puig will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now a fastball's hit on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, second baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And that's in there for a strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And this ball swung on and skied out towards center field for Borges. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. After 1, no score. Number 16 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 16.
Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Cardinals.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Yadier Molina will be the batter. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Kemp will step forward now, currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Get on base.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Let's go, Dodgers.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Therefore, it is Craig, and he'll put it away for the first out.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Andre Ethier will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he got him.
Well, most scouts rate players' attributes on a 20 to 80 scale, with 80 being considered elite. I'll tell you what, that's an 80 fastball. I don't mean miles per hour. He is bringing it, folks.
Juan Uribe will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as he finds a gap for a double.
Brendan Harris will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Seth Hargrove will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Alan Craig will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. And Uribe will put this one away for the first out.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. Fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not. So he tries to hold up, but It's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Michael Lee will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Nate Walker will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Probably a good move to go ahead and put him on there. Now with 1 out, they can get the matchup they want, and they can still go after a ground ball to get him out of it.
Number 16 will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Yadier Molina will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away.
Come on, Dodgers.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Come on, guys, let's go.
One-0 pitch now. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Miguel Olivo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Catcher, Miguel Olivo.
First offering on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Clayton Kershaw will get his first opportunity now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Yasiel Puig will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
The next pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Stay out of the double play already.
Now the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Justin Turner will try it again. He flew out his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Adrian Gonzalez will dig in now with a possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Craig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Matt Adams will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Baseman, Matt Adams.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground but foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Peter Borges will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Get out of here, Cardinals. Swing.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. And Olivo with the strong arm gets him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt doesn't work out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Seth Hargrove will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. In the air to right center. Puig is right there, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Matt Kemp will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Andre Ethier will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 with one away. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Curveball, and he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
A man at second with one down, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. And this is swung on and pretty well hit out to deep left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brendan Harris.
Brendan Harris will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Go, Brendan!
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Let's get a big hit, okay? Here we go.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Alan Craig will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And so far, he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Matt Carpenter will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. And that will become out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure if he caught that ball or the ball caught him. You better check the webbing in his glove after that one. I think that's the hardest ball we've seen hit all night.
Michael Lee will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to third. Taken there by Uribe. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top 1-0. Miguel Olivo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Clayton Kershaw will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Craig is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Yasiel Puig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Nate Walker will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Just throw him a strike.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Number 16 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Keep that runner on second base.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
All right.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It's nothing right here, all right?
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And this is in the dirt, but Olivo's able to hang with it that time.
Okay, don't get rattled.
And this is fouled straight back. Center field. Kemp is there, 2 gone.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Matt Adams will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One, 2. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
The men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Justin Turner will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Get him on base.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Matt Kemp will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Peter Borges will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Chris Perez will get the assignment on the mound here, as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Seth Hargrove will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Alan Craig will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Here's Craig with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this one is over the wall, into the bullpen in left, a home run. A 2-run shot here for Alan Craig. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching for
call to
the
the
Dodgers,
bullpen now, and they'll make a
number
move for the
56,
left-hander here.
J.P. Howard.
Matt Carpenter will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 8.
Michael Lee will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. The 2-0 on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Andre Ethier will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
For the Dodgers, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Brendan Harris will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. For Uribe, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
You can do it.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Miguel Olivo will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jason Mott will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Carl Crawford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Yasiel Puig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Come on, base it now.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher coming on now, and I think you know who this fella is by now. It's the all-star right-hander Brian Wilson who's set to take over. Nate Walker will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Nate Walker.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Three and 2 now as Wilson runs the count full. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Once again a 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. he might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Number 16 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing hard liner to left center, and he'll have himself a base hit.
And this pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Dan Herron is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 11, Dan Herron.
Yadier Molina will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Get the double play!
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Matt Adams will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Peter Borges will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
3 runs already home here. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. But sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
30, Jason Mott.
John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, John Jay.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Kemp retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers. Trevor Rosenthal will be the new pitcher.
For the Cardinals, number 26, Trevor Rosenthal.
Justin Turner will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 23, Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
And that's something he's had to deal with for most of his career. You'll see it here. If this is just about any other batter, this is going to be a base hit to right field. But since the shift is on, this ball is hit right to the second baseman out there in short right field. And he makes this play without much trouble at all.
Matt Kemp will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Andre Ethier will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. For Kemp, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Kemp off a second. Now the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Kemp will take the turn and head for home. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Well, this game isn't over yet, but they're at least able to tack a second run onto the scoreboard here. You never say never in this game, but this hole might be a little too deep to dig out of.
Michael Wacha will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Michael Wacha.
Juan Uribe will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
You can do it.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away.
Pitcher's losing it.
look at Ethier, and now the pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Hard hit ball, caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 2. Alan Craig will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Matt Carpenter will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Brendan Harris will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Mr. Dodger here.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
The Dodgers would love a leadoff walk here, no doubt about it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Miguel Olivo will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
And a slow curveball in there for strike two.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
We got some life here now in the ninth inning. First and second now. And, hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. We've seen stranger things happen.
Jaime Garcia will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Jaime Garcia.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Let's go, guys.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
Let's get a hit, man.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
lead.
Justin Turner will stand in as their last chance now. Now here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here we go.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Not really much more to say about this. 10 wins in a row. There's not a team in the league that wants to play these guys right now. They're playing some of the best baseball we've seen in years.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 6-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.